to save everything.
Good evening and welcome to Iron Kingdom. Today's episode is season 1, episode 7, with glorious purpose. There are many stories happening right now, and I'm excited to get to them. I am like the viewers. I'm just excited to see what's going to happen, and I have so many questions. I might even have more questions than the players do.
Probably.
Almost certainly.
Maybe. We're going to find out. So let's start off with Hogar.
Ooh.
Yeah, you didn't think you'd be the first one, eh?
Nice.
No, I was just thinking about how I'm probably not going to be the first one tonight.
Let me just chill out for a while.
Stick your feet up. Get the car out. What?
Ooh, where?
What?
Papers fly in the air.
I was going to do my taxes, but I guess I have to play.
Let's go. I'm ready. I thought for sure we were starting with Tom. I'm always ready.
No.
In time.
We are not starting with Tom. Hogar, last week you went through your vision quest, and you met Rantor. Joshua sends 500 stars. Patreon reroll. This reroll is for Tom.
Hey, thank you, Joshua. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Awesome,
Nice.
thank you. Patreon members, you can give your weekly rerolls if you like. Let us know. That's obviously for free for being on Patreon. Andrew wants to know how far Rob is in his book.
Got quite a bit done.
Rob printed it out.
Where is it?
And it's long.
It's
it over
like,
No.
I would say it's like 3 pages front and back.
Oh, you should
I
take.
think it's at the publishers right now, actually.
I was going to tell you to take it on him, but he's already returned.
I think you just
We would have watched him scramble for it for like
Oh, man.
5 minutes.
That would have been amazing.
I think he just came back from the printer. I think that's what it was.
He did.
So
You know the panic I would have felt if suddenly.
I know.
Oh, there
I
it
would
is.
have.
There
I
it
would
is.
have pulled out like my 8
Here,
folders.
we want to see this.
You know what would be great?
That's what I wanted to watch.
See,
We wanna see this.
If Gallon stole the book and was stashed it away in his corner of the cell.
see, Rob has like 7 copies
That's up
of that
to
right
you,
now.
man. Just do it.
I don't have the book.
But he has the book in game.
Gallon's gonna be the guy who gets it out to the public.
Maybe. That's
So
right.
you think?
We did like.
We're
They
forming
like
a little
that.
bond here.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh Lord
I think
Almighty.
They did
Gallon
link up.
is
Arky
past
is
that
more
point.
likable than Bellamont. That's clear.
Okay, let's see.
one heart at a time. That's Arky's plan.
So, he breaks them one at a time. Rantar's in front of you, and you've just finished. Finished the vision, and you can role play if you like.
Okay.
Let's begin.
Rantor.
Yes.
Did you arrange for this vision quest that I just went through?
You bring your own vision quests.
I see. I think I accomplished. Well, I think I accomplished quite a bit. I think I learned a bit as well.
That is good. Good.
Now what?
That is up to you.
Up to me.
Yes. Do you still wish to be a forest guardian?
I'm not sure exactly what that means.
It means that you will protect Andaria with your last breath.
Protect Andaria.
Yes, the world.
From anything in particular?
From everything that would hurt it.
From everything.
Yes.
And what exactly would that entail?
The Forest Guardian's first duty is to maintain the portals from the physical world to the realm of Andaria, which now is the realm of Dragano.
Why was I chosen for this?
Andaria chooses.
Andaria?
Yes. You were chosen long time ago.
How long ago?
I do not know.
Was it when I was still... before I was this?
Yes.
You know, Rantor, I went through a lot in my former life on Andaria. Why was it that no one told me this until now?
The quest is different for everyone. It is when you find your path, and we do not always walk on the path. You are here at the time you are meant to be here. And this time, we might need you more than ever. There were 3 Force Guardians. I, one of the 3. Myself, Hincho, and Palin. Of course, in better times, it was Andaria with us as well. And spread out amongst the lands, we protect Andaria.
Where are Hincho and Palin these days?
That is a complicated issue. You see, Palin, I have not heard from him. And I always hear from all the Guardians. And the more frightening matter is Hincho. He has turned to the side of Dragano.
Well, how did you find this out? When was the last time you heard from Hincho?
It was when Dragano took over. I reached out. I could not find Palin. I did find Hincho. And he chose to remain inside the ego world. At first, I thought to help rid it of Dragano. But now, I fear he has turned to the side of evil. I do not know why. It is time for another to step up. I cannot protect the realm by myself.
Are you the only protector who's left?
It seems.
Oh. You know, I died before I was in this suit. And I came back. And now, my spirit inhabits this suit.
Yes.
When I came back, I had some trouble when I was trying to figure out why I came back. I was frustrated and I was confused. Maybe this is the reason why.
Lucky moves over to you. He's right next to you, right? Like runs into your hand.
Oh. Hey, boy. I pet him. I looked down at him and said, Lucky.
He stops, he looks at you.
Do you know whether or not this is the reason why I came back? You do? I pet him again.
Lucky is actually one of mine. I sent out all of my friends, let's call them. They look around the world, they help all the Guardians. It seems that somewhere along the way, you made him visible. and physical.
I did.
And apparently he likes you because he stayed with you. I have not seen that before.
Yeah.
His job is to guide you, if he can, to here.
It was lucky you brought me here. Thank you, Lucky. Well, I think my next steps are pretty clear.
Yes?
If Lucky's brought me to you, and your mission for me is to be a protector of Andaria, then I accept.
Very good. Now, you have passed the main trial. But the next thing you will face, I believe, will be a long period of observation and patience.
Observing what?
Our job as Forest Guardians is to protect the realm. Sometimes it is about when to act and when not to. You will be learning your ways. You must wait for the right opportunity. So will I. For if we die, the threshold between the physical world and the ego world will be completely destroyed. Especially that hinge show is trying to do such. He is very strong. He takes the physical form of a great wolf.
So during my period of observation, what am I looking for? And what am I reporting back to you?
You will train this time.
Train?
Yes, and you will listen. You will learn. You will look for your opportunity.
For what?
Whatever we can do to stop Hinsho and to ensure that Dragano does not take the land. I feel your efforts would best be served staying close to the new kingdom in the west.
What kingdom is that?
It is a kingdom that is forming as we speak. I have seen it.
Where is it?
It will be centered around the mountains near Sunken City. And it will give us time.
Back to the Sunken City.
Yes.
Okay.
And you are there. Try not to be involved. Observe. Listen. Learn. You may not want to be in the Sunken City directly. You want to make sure that you are prepared for when everything happens. When the time is right, you want to be at full strength. I will now impart to you more knowledge. He goes into kind of like a trance. And you see him kind of just sitting there. He's mumbling a couple of things. Please be patient, Hogar. I will have my own vision, and I will ask Andaria for her guidance. This may take a while. So he goes to a vision. Minutes pass. 10 minutes pass. You're kind of just like walking around the room. You're talking to Lucky. You pet him. All of a sudden, you see him like look up. His eyes are still closed, and he looks over to the right, like as if someone's there. And he goes, "Oh, good. He's nodding his head. He takes his head after like a minute of conversation and puts his head to the side like a tilt. Ah, that's nice. Thank you. Oh, I see. The conversation goes on for minutes. And then he turns to you and he opens his eyes. I have received a vision about you.
About me?
Yes.
What was this vision?
We'll stop right there for now.
Cliffhanger every time.
Every time. In a world. Across the world of Andaria, we find the wizard Findalar and the dragon Essence in great battle between the half-giants and the Red Knights. The half-giants now with 25,000 half-giants, and the Red Knights coming in with nearly 30,000 troops. But wait, there's more. In the streets of Solst, the arcane city, vampires run rampant with their own plans. What will happen next on the Iron Kingdom? We now go to you. You went to the docks. You were brought there by Essence. Essence landed in the docks, brought you down out of safety, out of danger into safety. And
Either way.
Do your best.
The Red Knights. The Red Knights. I think highly of you. Into the docks. All the Red Knights rush. All the Red Nuts and the Red Knights, they all rush up to forward, and they create like a perimeter, and they all just like setting up forward bases. And you see one of the bigger ships comes in, and you see eventually the Red Knight comes off. The half-giants seem to be like mulling around. They're getting a little bit nervous about all the Red Knights, and the half-giants seem like they're trying to mobilize, and there's a period of calm here, okay? We're not going to role play you. Do you stay in dragon form when you land, or do you go back to mortal? You're not in any danger. It's not a trick.
So he says.
Right? I stay in dragon form.
Okay.
Stop! Oh, God.
Okay, so you stay in dragon form. You're there, and a guy comes over with dragon killing spray.
Yeah, yeah.
Dragon repellent.
Drag be gone.
Wow, she would have lived if only she was a person. No, so you stay in dragon form. You guys can role play. In the distance, you see the Red Knight is walking over. He won't be there for literally a couple minutes. You can role play. You've just been pulled out of the southern side of the city, trying to just destroy everybody, and you as a dragon, still in dragon form, clutched him and pulled him out of the situation. I don't know your emotions from that, but just to bring you back to that point. Go.
Essence,
Yes.
I appreciate you saving my life.
I'm so glad you do.
I was having a truly joyous time taking my revenge upon those those now dead
Yes.
half-giants. But I see, we've done our job. The troops are here. Good. Excellent. Now the real damage will begin. You're very big. Anyway, what's the plan? What are we going to do?
Plan is to speak with the Red Knight.
Oh, him. Yes. Your boss. Your creator. Sorry, not boss. Don't mean to be offensive. All right.
The Red Knight's coming up.
I
There's an honor
understand.
guard around him. He's walking up pretty fast.
All right.
Findalar,
Joe.
how's it going?
Not well, but we did kill a lot of them just now. Distracted them, drew their forces away from the dock, so you would have time to unload and set up your perimeter.
We estimate tens of thousands of the half-giants.
Yes, I would say we killed what, about 5,000 or so just now.
Yes. Out of game, yes.
Yeah.
So
So
do you know the
Yes.
exact amount? I don't know.
no, but
Yeah, right.
do quick math.
Right.
We killed a lot of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I must have killed like, I don't know, a lot. We killed a decent percentage of their number. The city is still overrun by them, and I've lost a lot of wizards doing that. buy you the time to get on out of these boats into the city.
Very good. Is there anything else I should know of the situation before we go to battle?
There are vampires here.
Ooh. I do know reports of vampires here.
They
But
are
how many vampires are we talking about?
a fair amount. The city has been turning citizens who do not want to go mad into vampires because it cures the madness. The vampires, for what it seems, are on our side, or at least against the half-giants as well.
We had a talk a long time ago about you maintaining control of the city. And if you didn't, I would help. Now you're telling me with not so much worry in your voice that much of your citizens are turning to vampires.
I'm going to fix it, don't worry.
Are they considered mortal by you, Red Knight?
Mortal? No.
Good.
So the vampires are considered enemies?
No. Some of them might take the opportunity, but for this battle's purpose, they have the same goal as we do, to rid the city of half-giants.
Tell the commanders that we have a third party on the battlefield. We're looking at vampires. There could be citizens or I don't know what. If you believe that they are going to show any resistance or get in the way of any battle, you will take them out. Do I have your permission for that?
You do.
Excellent. Go ahead. You can start phase 1. They salute. You start walking over.
Phase 1. I never get beyond phase 1 of my battles. What would you like me to do to help in this battle plan of yours? I can kill anything you want.
Destroy as many half-giants as you can.
Your will is my joyous command. Red
That's
Knight.
it.
Yes.
This is your domain. Do what you do best.
Understood. Understood.
Okay. What do you do?
I fly back up and I go to see what the lines look like what the half-giants have formed.
The half-giants have no lines.
No, okay.
They have squiggly lines.
There's just nothing. They're just
Squiggles
coming
and curves.
in droves.
Squiggle formation.
Now wiggle!
Everyone stand a little bit more to the left than me. That's what's happening in their lines. The Red Knights are all like locked in shield to shield.
Okay.
And you see they have second row of spears on top of them and shields above them from a third row. And they're waiting in the front. And you see there are archers coming out. You see cavalry is coming off the horses. And they're all forming in ranks. And catapults are being moved off as the last thing to come off the ships. And they're getting ready for, obviously, to assault the city slowly and push.
How far back do the half-giants go? Like, are they...
The half-giants have control of the entire city, minus the harbor, it looks like.
Okay.
And the bazaar.
Well, they can take the bazaar now.
There's nobody there.
Is the bulk... Are the bulk of them... Is the bulk of them, like, towards where the Red Knights are, or are they still coming? Like, is there any significant amount of them anywhere?
They're everywhere. There's
They're just-
25,000 of them. It's just...
Okay, well, then I just go and rain fire on...
Okay. So,
I
yeah.
see.
We keep saying fire, but you shoot arcane energy. It's like
Arcane
arcane
energy,
fire.
right,
It's like a purple
arcane
fire.
fire, right.
So, you fly up. You see a lot of the Red Knights like, "Rah!" They start cheering for you.
Okay.
You start going up. And then you come down and you lay into the half-giants.
Yes.
Okay.
More to, like, separate the line.
Oh,
To give us more... To give the Red
Right.
Knights more... Yeah.
Okay, so you're shooting your fire right in front of the Red Knights.
No, I give them room so there's a break. So there's more space, more of a distance between where they are and where...
She's just right over their shoulders. Excuse me.
yeah. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Okay, so you come in, you lay down the first line. I think we gave you 1d100 times 5.
Yes.
So you can roll that now.
Okay.
Your arcane fire. Rob, you're on not draw eyes duty and write the notes here. What are you drawing?
Eyes.
Why are you drawing eyes?
Bob has gone mad.
I'm going to
He
reroll.
literally has got
Oh, wait, I can't reroll.
He's drawing eyes on his paper.
Maybe he can reroll. I don't know what the-
He's always being watched.
Whose eyes are you drawing? Are you drawing Aki Fint?
What are we doing here?
No, these are clearly Bellamont's eyes. Watching,
What is
watching,
going on
judging.
in the mind of Ross Pitaro?
It could be worse. It could be
Do we
like
have a-
super bad where he starts drawing,
Yeah, well... there are eyeballs. They're all, like,
before
pupils.
we,
Okay.
Before we move forward from that roll, we were curious if there's any re-roll opportunities
Yes.
available to us
Good
regarding
question,
likes
right?
and shares.
Guys, likes and shares, get them up. 30 and 30 is what we need to get rerolls, enhancements, and everything activated because they could probably use them, and we got it already. 30,
Yes!
Hey!
Okay.
34 likes
Nice.
and 30 shares.
I'm gonna
Congratulations,
re-roll that
guys.
then. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay, so go for it.
Re-rolling. Oh God.
So
14.
14 times 5, 70. 70.
Yay! All right.
well,
So you kill 70. They're like, oh.
Yeah.
I would have did better than if I was a drag. Okay, so you,
I look at him.
you fly through. You don't hear him. You don't know who it is. They're all like,
you know,
He is Spartacus.
Golf clap.
yeah, he is pretty good. Okay, so you do your run. The Red Knights, after you attack, like start to move forward and maintain the same positions. And you see the Giants kind of like standing around yelling to each other like, what we do? Attack now? They're like yelling at each other. And then eventually they decide yes, and then they start moving forward. And the Red Knights just like kind of make a spot, and they hold off. The Red Knights are all in a line going across. All of a sudden you see the Half Giants meeting the line, and the Red Knights pull their forces back into like a triangle. So that they start running in and attacking. All the Giants meet them, and the Red Knights on the sides of the triangle turn sideways and start going into the sides of the Giants and taking them out. We're now going to kill off immediately, off the beginning, 1,000 of the Half Giants.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, they go into battle. We're going to go around and do this first war.
how many
And
giants are there total?
There's 25,000 now, and there's 30,000 Red Knight troops.
Did you kill 1,000?
That was right.
And 1,000 are done from the
1,070.
first storming. Like that's their advantage. They're highly trained and armored knights. That was their advantage to get them in there, but now they're in close quarter combat. And so now that the strength of the Giants is probably going to change things a little bit. Okay, so let's start it off. We're going to do D6 combat. We're going to go around the room. You could just do it. Just do the math with me if you don't mind, and everybody else will roll. I'll be rolling for the Half Giants. You guys will be rolling for the Knights.
Are we getting pluses?
Yes, you're going to get a plus. You get a +1 from the fans, which is awesome. And you guys are going to get a plus. I'll give you another plus because of the training and such and who they are. I'll let them go around 2 rounds with +2 before we start diminishing it.
Wow.
Okay.
How many die per victory?
1,000 Half Giants died. That's
no,
it.
I mean in the future.
Per-
It's one
yeah,
that every
in
time you
these
guys.
rounds.
Oh, sorry. We can do, to move us along quicker, let's do
5,000.
200 at a clip. 5,000 at a clip.
200.
Done, the battle is over.
for both sides.
Yes, we can go 200 for each side.
All right.
How many Red Knights are there?
There's 30,000 total and 25,000
Half Giants.
Half Giants.
Okay.
And then there's going to be a secret question mark factor at the end.
Ooh.
Let's go. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Just we're going to say a name of who wins. I'll just say it. And that's
4.
who won.
4.
2. That's Red Knight. I'm naming
5.
who wins for those you're not confused. You have a +2, right? You're adding it in. Okay. Red Knight wins. Vin.
4.
Red Knight wins. 5.
8.
Jesus. Red Knight wins.
5.
Red Knight wins. Brooke.
6.
Red Knight wins. Tom.
7.
Red Knight wins.
3.
Tie. Roll again.
8.
Red Knight wins. 5.
8.
Red Knight wins.
What's happening?
5.
6.
Aha.
Half Giants win.
Hey.
So suck it. Okay, so the battle is getting messy, going back and forth. You can do another pass.
Okay.
This is you with the, as Dragon.
Yep. 28.
28 times 5.
Five.
That's 140.
Better than 0.
Better than.
It's better than
It's
0.
better than nothing. That's right.
Okay, this is +1 to the Red Knights. The battle is just getting thicker and thicker. You have cases where Red Knights are still holding an excellent line, but the Half Giants are breaking through in some cases and literally just picking them up and tossing them out. So it's getting a little dicier. You have a +1 now. Let's continue. 5.
4.
Half Giants.
3.
2. Red Knight.
6.
6. Tie.
Ooh.
2.
2.
Tie. 2.
3.
Red Knight wins. 3.
4.
Red Knight wins.
3.
4. Half Giants win. One more round.
3.
4. Half Giants win.
6.
1. Red Knight wins.
5.
Red Knight wins. 1. I got a 2.
7.
Red Knight wins.
2.
3. Half Giant wins.
Ooh.
And that is that.
Right,
I'll
even.
give you time to do the numbers. We're now going to do an interesting factor. Dan,
Yeah.
I want you to make this decision as vigorish.
Oh, as vigorous.
Oh my
okay.
god.
The vampires are in the back, and we're actually going to change the music for 1 second as we go to this. Oh, man. That's too much, too much. Vigorish. The battle has begun. Look down there. What do you see? You guys are watching from like one of the nearby like high towers.
This is
And you
Bardot talking to him, right?
Bardo's talking to you, and you see like all the battling of the Red Knights, and you see Essence going across. Findalar, which we didn't roll for, but Findalar's in the sky, getting ready to attack and come in. This is him talking to you.
Well, I see a powerful dragon taking out half-giants. Hundreds at a clip. I see an unorganized group of half-giants getting cut down by the disciplined soldiers of the Red Knight.
Move your mind away from the obvious.
Move my mind away? What do you mean?
What is the narrative, Vigorish? What do you see for the future of the city?
Well, if things keep going the way they're going, then I guess the Red Knight will be in charge of the city.
And is that a good thing?
Well, not really.
So what must we do? You're in charge. Another vampire walks up. It's Julian.
Julian.
Do we remember who Julian is? 'Cause last time, no one remembered. Nope. Okay.
Wait, is Julian my brother?
Nope.
No.
Fans, who's Julian?
I don't remember who Julian is. Who's Jules?
We are ready. It's Julian talking. We're ready. Very good. It is all up to the command of Vigorish now if we proceed. Julian turns to you. Shall we begin? No. The guy to the crystal, no. Unless you're remembering something only that I'm not remembering. Oh, Thistle. Be more specific.
Wait, what?
Took the crystal from Thistle? It's a tongue twister.
Mr. Bardot, do we need to help the half-giants?
We might. We need to keep it to 0-0 at the end. That is our goal. We do not want anyone to rule. We don't want the Red City to rule. We don't even want the current government to rule. And we certainly don't want the half-giants to rule. Therefore, my suggestion to you is that we take everyone out. But it's your call, of course.
This is our city.
Exactly.
This is my city.
Precisely.
Let's begin, Julian.
Let's do it. Julian jumps out of the door, like flies into the air. Bardo like leans out, like tilts his head. This is only the beginning, Vigorish. The beginning of our kind. And we're going to eat well for many years to come. We now roll for the vampires getting involved. The vampires are attacking who? It is up to you.
The vampires are attacking.
This round, who do you want the vampires to attack?
Let's have them attack the Red Knight soldiers.
Okay, so the Red Knights on the side are coming out. You are now actually do a D20. Do a D20 to see if you notice it.
11.
9.
9. So you do not notice it, and you're also focused in battle, so you might not, especially in the beginning. So you in the distance, you see the vampire Julian making way on the sides, and on the sides of the lines that come out and literally just grab the soldiers, like, and with superhuman strength, actually just take them and tear them apart. We're now going to just do attacks for that. Every time they kill, it's going to be 200 against the Red Knight. And it's only about the wins, not the losses. Okay, so I'm going to take a +3, and you're just going to roll as you go.
When they win, nothing happens.
When they win, nothing happens. When I win, kill 200 Red Knights.
Right.
Here we go. 6.
3.
Vampire. 9. Vampire. 8.
Vin.
There's no
Vampire.
plus on this, right?
10. 9. Vampire. And Damien, 6 to you.
6.
Tie. Roll again. 7.
2.
Vampires. One more round. 7.
1.
Vampires.
No.
5 vampires.
Nope.
5 vampires. 4 vampires.
3.
3 vampires win, and 9
2.
vampires. So the vampires, which is probably what happened, they come out of nowhere and they take out 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's 2,000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're taking out 2,000s.
Okay.
Can I give a command to turn soldiers when they can?
That's what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what they're doing. That's the scary part. That's also why I said not to worry about the deaths, because I figure if they're winning enough, they're just turning more soldiers, and it doesn't even matter.
Do I notice this at all after the second
No,
round?
that's why you roll your check. So, no.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what happens around. We're going back to the regular battle. This battle is 0-0. You are the Red Knight, and I'm the Half Giants. Here we go. Brooke. 5.
2.
1.
That was Half Giants win, and 3 Half Giants win again. 1.
0-0. 5.
Red Knight wins. 4.
3.
Half Giants win.
1.
4 Giants win. 0.
5.
6 Giants win. 3
1.
Giants win.
Oh, no.
God.
3
3.
again. 4
4.
again. 4
1.
Giants win.
Man.
2
5.
Red Knights win.
2.
5 Giants win. That's 2 rounds.
Our initial wins not going as well.
What are numbers at?
So far, well, it's still in the lead. There are 26,800 Red Knight troops left to 19,400. So Red Knight troops are still up after that initial hot streak they went on at the beginning.
So we're gonna move this along even faster. We're gonna
Yeah,
raise the
it's gonna
kill
take a while.
count to let's raise it to 500. Stop saying 5,000.
I'm loving that the Red Knight is just getting destroyed from both sides here.
So we're gonna bring it to 500. The Half Giants, when they go, we'll get a +1. But before we do that, we're gonna go back to Vigorish. You have the power in your hands. What do you wish to do?
Do we have any more vampires waiting in the wings?
No, but you're gaining more vampires on the field.
Press that attack.
Yeah, we want to keep attacking the Red Knights.
Press that attack.
When they're coming in, they're kind of under like a charm and like a bloodlust, so they're just joining ranks.
The vampires.
The new vampires are coming up. Yeah.
Okay. No, we just keep attacking the Red Knights.
Okay. So Red Knights is at +3 for me.
Can I check?
Yes, you
to
roll
see-
perception. Give me a 17 or higher.
16.
No.
Do I get a +1? Do I get a +1 from the fans?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so it's 17.
That's it. So you didn't add in the +1 from the fans already?
No.
It's +2 from the fans actually. So.
Then 18.
Yes. So you notice that you see, which is confusing you, vampires in. Well, I'm sorry, you can't tell. You see-
Reroll.
Okay.
Who it is?
Okay.
Wow.
14.
You see
So I see nothing.
You see nothing. You can make your attack.
Okay.
1d 100 times 5.
That was like,
That was
solid.
great. That was great.
Yeah, that was really great. What the hell's my other?
So
Oh, here.
Big buddy.
60.
There you go.
60.
Times
So
five.
300.
it's 300 half giants go down.
Yep.
So
It's like 200 half giants, like 100 vampires, right?
you're only at D100?
I'll get it.
Unfortunately, there are no vampires mixed in with the half giants
Red
at all.
Knights.
So it's pure half giant kill.
Red Knight's up by 6,500 at the moment.
Okay, so we're doing by 500 now. This is for big wins.
Okay.
Here we go. This is half
No
giants.
modifier?
No, half giants get a +1. You lost
We
your
get nothing?
modifiers. Now you're down to yeah. You are what you are. I'm +1.
Okay.
Here we go. 7
4.
giants.
5.
7
Oh,
giants.
God.
7
Oh.
giants. 5
4.
giants. 4
5.
knights.
Yes.
One more round.
1.
5 giants.
No.
2
1.
giants. 3
4.
a red knight. 7 giants.
3.
6 giants.
That's strange.
Wait, Giants won the last one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Of course they
So
did.
9 times 500.
Vampires, where we want 'em to go.
What are the numbers, Rob?
4,500 red knights go down. I'm sorry, 4,500 red knights go down. And only 1,000 giants. So it's now 18,700 giants left. Okay, definitely getting a lot closer now. 20, wow, red knight only up to 3,000 at the moment.
Wait,
Cutting
Wait,
heavily
you got the
into-
300 giants from me?
3,000.
Yes.
what are the
Three
Red
of-
Knights
It's
numbers?
21 to 18.
21 to 18, essentially. 21-7 to 18-7.
The red knights
Okay.
have hard
You
numbers.
could round down by 2, make it 21-5 to make...
Okay.
right.
We'll round down. We're keeping all the vampires on the Red Knights.
Okay, we're on 500s now, plus 3 to the vampires. And here we go.
I like these numbers.
Can I
8.
check again before or no?
Let's just finish this round
Okay.
first. 8 vampires win. Tom.
Of course.
5 vampires win. 6
6.
tie. Roll again. 8 vampires win. 7
Meh.
vampires win. And 8 vampires win.
What did you
5
have, a
wins
plus
for the
10?
vampires.
3.
Oh,
So
Plus
Plus
a
10.
total.
How did I get an 8, mathematician?
another
I don't know.
2,000.
it feels like a
Oh
plus
boy,
10.
this is really getting close. Now, red knight troops only up by 500 soldiers.
Wow.
What are the numbers?
19-2 to 18-7.
He's like, how many vampires do I have?
Garrett Taylor gives 2 rerolls for the lowest roll.
Ooh.
Ooh.
2 rerolls for the lowest
Oh,
roll.
Dan, Dan, you should win this.
Oh, for the lowest roll. I think he means it in combat.
3.
Okay, everybody roll. Thank you, Garrett. That's awesome. 1,000 stars. Hey, everybody roll D20, please.
12.
13. 15.
3.
Oh, wait, am I in this too? I wonder if I am. I should have rolled Franken's die. Why did I do that? 15.
So
We got it.
Brooke and who?
Brooke.
Rob, what'd you
3.
8.
I think she gets
Oh,
2 rerolls.
Rob's got it.
Oh, it's 1 to each. Okay.
Reroll
I
each.
thought it was the lowest.
It was the lowest too, I thought.
Oh,
Yeah, 3 and 8.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was 2 just
Thank
for...
you.
There's your 20. Stop
Thank you,
rolling
thank
the damn
you.
die.
That was amazing. Who was that from, Tony?
It's from Garrett. Garrett Taylor.
Thank you,
Garrett.
Garrett.
Nice.
Roll perception. You can roll perception as well. Look for 17.
No.
No.
Okay, so that's that. We're going back in. It is a +2 in the Giants' favor, and we're going to push it up to 750. Here we go. 8 Giants.
No.
6 Giants. 4
4.
tie.
Then every time.
5
5.
Yeah, they're simpatico.
6 Giants. 6
1.
Giants.
1.
6 Giants. The second round. 4
3.
Giants.
5.
8 Giants.
Ah.
6
5.
Giants. 8
5.
Giants.
Oh.
6
2.
Giants.
clean sweep. So you said that's 750, 75,
Slaughter.
Over
100?
this now.
Yeah. Well,
Off
if
the
you got 10.
guys?
Slaughter.
Off the Red Knights. We don't need those stinking Red
That's right,
Knights.
the red knight's better.
Okay, now you see the
Good.
you see the
Every
red knight,
civilization's
Oh my
evil
god,
at
it's
this
turning
point.
into a massacre.
you see the red knights pull back in and withdraw into the harbor and stop pushing, and they start recreating their lines. You're going up and you're trying to now at this point looking down, and something doesn't look right to you, and you're not sure what it is.
Yeah, something looks weird.
Something looks weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Julian
Yeah.
comes back. Julian comes back to you, and you're just watching with Bardot from a distance, like Luke and Palpatine. I have an entire legion of my forces on the far side of the moon.
Fully operational.
Oh, I'm afraid you'll find the station is fully operational by the time your friends arrive.
Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen.
Okay.
You want this? Okay, stop.
Yeah.
Stop, Mr. Drawing your eyes in your book. You can't say anything. He turns to you. It's going very well.
I saw.
Good.
You're leading them well, Julian.
Yes.
What are the ranks number?
What do we got?
Down to 11,700 Red Knight troops to 18,700 giants. It's been a massacre. At this point, you guys, we've lost almost 2/3 of your force.
Bardo, here's what will happen. The red giant cannot afford the red giant.
Oh no.
The Green Giant's brother.
The red knight cannot afford to lose his entire army to this war, while he wishes to take souls back. And it would look good to those who are losing their confidence in him. He cannot lose the entire army. So, I believe that once he crosses 10,000, we will see him falter and retreat in full.
But when that happens, we can't have 18,000 half-giants left in our city.
No. So perhaps it's time to switch sides.
Yeah. Julian,
Yes.
I think it's time to start taking out some half-giants.
Good. They taste better.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
No.
You'll see.
Okay.
It's a giant difference.
Gamey.
Ugh. Julie, you're out of the kingdom.
Oh. I forgot the no joke policy.
There's a joke policy. That wasn't it. I don't know who I am.
You're the other guy.
I have a good joke. Should I tell it now or
No.
during Dungeon Talk?
Dungeon talk.
Okay.
It's called the tease.
We are completely focused here.
That's called a tease, ladies and gentlemen.
Stay tuned for
Stay
Dungeon Talk
tuned.
to hear the best joke you've ever
Wait
heard.
to hear that joke.
Can't wait. Okay. Here we go. It's going to be should we do 1,000 of the clip? That would really wipe out everything's.
I mean,
That's too much. But let's leave it at 750, and I'm gonna keep the +3, which is already. Actually, if the Red Knights have pulled back a bit, that means that they are probably we can take some pluses back because they're more organized. So I'll go back to giving them a +1, and that's what we'll do this 750 at a clip.
Plus one for the Giants.
can
no-
I attack
no,
or
for the
not?
Red
I'll
Knights.
attack after,
Oh.
I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
So 2 rounds +1 with the Red Knights. Here we go.
2.
3,
Oh, 3. Sorry.
3. You got it. Knights.
5,
Knights.
2,
Giants.
3.
Tie.
7.
Dip up.
Oh, sorry.
4.
Knights got it.
7.
Knights got it. 5.
6.
Knights got it.
3,
1. Knights got it. 5.
7,
7. Knights got it.
7.
Knights got it.
3.
Giants got it.
more evenly.
Vampires are now on the side of destroying the half giants now. We're killing half giants. Here we go. It's +3. You guys are the half giants. 4.
2. Which +3 to us?
No.
Okay, sorry. 2.
4 giants. I mean, vampires.
5.
9 vampires. 7 vampires. 6
5.
vampires. 8 vampires.
Man, it's unstoppable.
5 vampires.
6.
Nope.
Giants.
Giants.
8 vampires.
Oh, I have 6 too.
9
Ah.
vampires.
Oh,
5
I'm just gonna sit here and just
3.
watch you roll.
Yeah.
vampires.
2.
8 vampires.
17
These
vampires.
guys.
Bloody.
That's it.
So this battle, it felt like it went over. It took 20 minutes, but it actually took hours, of course. Waiting for the numbers now.
As they get
The half
calculated.
giants obviously did very badly.
Can I do another perception check?
Yes, you can do it now.
Oh, dang.
Oh wow.
One.
I'm sorry. No.
6.
It was her face more than the roll.
You can roll as well.
Do I want to? I didn't. Actually, yeah, I did. I made it.
Okay. So you see it, and also let's.
But what do I see? I see the vampires attacking the half giants.
That's going to tell you what you see is vampires attacking half giants, and you see red knights attacking other red knights, and you're smart enough to figure out that that's some vampires as well. So you know it's running rampant on the battlefield.
All right.
Okay. Now also roll 1d100 and times it by 10, and we're going to do your casualties,
Okay.
and we'll do that for just to compass everything that
God.
just passed.
810.
810 half giants die.
810 subtract from half giants.
Yeah.
Rob's got his abacus over there.
He's got multiple pages running here.
He needs he needs a green visor in the little
If
machine.
anybody wants to buy Rob a gift, he needs a new book because he's running out of pages with
The
editions.
memoir's getting shorter and the mat's getting longer.
Things have swung back into the favor of the Red Knight.
So what do we got?
84.50 on the Red Knight side and 58.90 on the
And what?
Half Giant side.
58.90.
58.90.
5,890 is Half Giant. So 8,500 approximately. Red Knight. 84.50.
Okay. So you see the Red Knight, they start calling for retreat. Flags start flying up, and you see Red Knights start backing off. They're backing off the siege weapons first. They're backing off any cavalry, and they're just like kind of making lines and allowing people to retreat. And they're moving back onto the ships and just moving out. And that's it. What do you guys do when you see this? And plus, you made that observation, which is whatever you want to do.
I fly down to the Red Knight.
Okay, you see him on the ships, and he's barking out orders different way, what he wants everybody to do. Role play.
I can't believe you're leaving.
We have to leave. No, that you need to get that on first. We have to leave because what are we going to do? Give up every single night to save a city that's being overrun by vampires? Do you see? I have night versus night here. I'm losing my forces. The half giants losing their forces. There's going to be 60,000 vampires here in a moment. We can't fight that.
I didn't know you were a coward. Fly away. I mean, not even let him get a retort in. I fly away.
His cape.
This is how it feels. Disappear.
What are you doing?
He's a taste of your own medicine.
I'm going for one last blast to give them time to get away.
Half giants?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Oh God.
2.
10.
Times
So 10.
5. 10.
10.
Get.
What is happening?
The old arcane fire pipe's getting a little rusty.
All right, subtracting 10.
I breathed,
90
I just had a
I
smoothie.
breathed in a half giant. I just said,
90
There's
giants
a
can't
half
believe they're alive.
giant
Brings it
blocking
down
my
to
throat.
500, 880. From 890.
Right.
Yes.
What do you want to do with the vampires?
Question. Since the shield was destroyed,
Yeah.
has anybody within Solst been working on repairing it?
No.
No. Okay.
The wizards have been held up using illusions to hide where they're hiding out in the towers. There's also the walking tower, which hasn't been brought into the battle yet. But apparently it was far north, and now it's been on its way back. But it's not been engaged in the battle. That's the only thing that's kind of worrying you.
Who's controlling the walking
Raphael.
tower? Raphael. Okay. Do we have any siege weapons?
No.
Ballistas, trebuchets, cannons?
No.
Onagers.
Trebuchet? No trebuchets? No. Okay. What about the ones that are on the shore?
You're so sure about the trebuchets.
Well,
No, they took it back.
Oh, they're taking it back?
Yeah.
So sure about.
Just Nick Lachey's, no trebuchets.
Oh my God.
I could kick that as souls.
Might as well make the most of it.
I'm going to tell every joke I have on the way out.
Wow.
Okay, so who are your vampires attacking? 6
Well,
seconds.
now that the Red Knight's retreating, we're going to have to start going after the half-giants, since they're the only ones left in the city.
Okay, so I'm not even going to roll at that point because the vampires are going to be probably able to overtake them. They have so many of the ranks of the other ones that they are quickly doubling and tripling the final number of the vampires. Roll 2d20. We're gonna change this to the most appropriate music I think of for Arcane City. And now, so here's what happens before you roll that. Here's what happens. What is in your hand right now?
2d20.
I just give him a die.
Okay.
What's in your hand? you got the good die. What are
I
you worried
thought you
about?
swiped Frankenstein for a second. Check it was still
What's
there.
this in your hand?
Scroll. Do some sleight of hand over there, will you?
So the Red Knight's army, I'm painting the picture for you. So Red Knight's army are basically retreating. They're moving out into the forest. The half giants are like celebrating, but behind the ones that are celebrating are other ones that are being killed by Red Knights as vampires, vampires as vampires, half giants as vampires. And so it's not going well for them. So it's just mass hysteria, people like eating each other and killing each other on the ends of it. Now, the remaining half giants and the vampires are going to battle out and attack each other. So now we're going to decide how many vampires actually make it with this simple and most amazingly roll. Big roll. Roll 2d20, and that times 1,000 is how many vampires live in Souls. Its population.
2d20.
Yeah.
Times 1,000.
Yeah. If you roll a 20, I'll do the same survive rules and let you roll another die.
Okay. Here we go. 16 plus 6.
Okay, you keeping it?
Better than half.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Okay.
Reroll.
If you want to re-roll, okay.
Oh, okay.
Just because you liked it. 16 plus 6, so that was 22,000.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm going to roll one at a time now.
Okay.
Clever.
Roll number 1.
Clever girl.
17.
Oh, no.
Oh, baby.
You can't re-roll these
One,
anyway, so
one,
it is what it is.
one.
Yeah.
3.
Son
of a gun.
Man.
So
20,000.
It's exactly 20,000 vampires, and
That's enough.
So the half giants are gone.
You lost 2,000 on
the
that
half
roll.
giants are destroyed.
You got cocky.
Well. This is like 8-9 hours later. There's just a bloody massacre out there, and half giants are still dying in the field, you know, and rising up, and such, and it's just chaos.
And the streets ran red.
With Burgundy's
We
blood.
can clean the city. We can reorganize it. We can bring it to what we want it to be. Think about this for the first time. Who is over your shoulder? There is no one. The silence is beautiful.
I look out over my city.
As you listen to screams of the dying.
Now, we must make one small chess move to make sure we don't have problems with the wizards, because I haven't seen the Walking Tower, and Raphael's is a very intelligent wizard. So,
He's told me, Desmond.
yes, he told me it as well. I believe him, though. We will speak to Findalar. You allow me to handle the situation.
Wait. We're going to go to Findalar?
He will come to us.
And how are we going to handle that?
I will handle that.
Our vampires just attacked the Red Knight.
Yes, it couldn't be stopped. It's unfortunate. But it is the people. His people. And they've made their choice. Do you see? You will. Come, you go to Octopus Tower.
Okay.
Where do you go?
I would go back there.
Octopus Tower.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so you go to Octopus Tower. You see the streets are just full of people just standing up and like looking at their new existence. Vampires celebrating, feasting upon like bodies in the street. It's gory and strange, and it's unusual. 500 stars from Andrew. That was a good re-roll, Brooke. Here's another to replenish your stock.
Oh, thank you, Andrew. Woo!
Nice.
Andrew Bauer, thank you.
Thank you,
You make
man.
your way back to the tower. You fly in. You see Arctum's there, and Arctum is just like looking out over everything. And you kind of arrive, and you see him like he's just looking out as well. You see Bardot and Vigorish making their way upstairs. And Arctum looks at you. Now what?
Octum, I was under the impression that the vampires were not going to be attacking the Red Knight soldiers. That they would, they were.
They did attack the Red Knights.
I know. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought that
I saw that they attacked both. I think they're claiming the city, and I see Bardot is walking up to us now. We have a big decision to make, and we have a minute to make it. What do you want to do?
All right, I need time to work. I have a plan. I have a plan. Just follow my lead.
But what?
If you have something to say, say it now. You have seconds.
I guess I have nothing to say.
Fair enough.
Door opens. Gentlemen,
Mr. Bardot.
well, it looks like the city belongs to the people.
what we're calling them? Yes. Your vampires, I seem to be outnumbered here, have taken the city.
Remember, the vampires are the people, and they revolted.
What do you mean they revolted?
This was a battle for the very heart of Solst. The people are vampire. You know this. And they fought the half-giant, and they fought the Red Knight, and whoever they thought was right. They revolted, and they made their choice.
And their choice is no one?
Our choice is us.
I believe their choice is vampire rule. But it will be a big transition. I think that you or Octum or someone should stay with us. And let's rule and respect the choice of the people of Solst. I will help do what I can. Vigorish is coming up. I believe that he will be a good bridge between mortal and immortal. So he can help oversee things. I'll guide him. And it's up to you to wish to stay or whatever you think is right. It's a new world we live in, Findala. Open your eyes and see it.
Oh, I've seen all too much. I think you make an excellent point, Mr. Bartow. Don't you agree, Octum?
Yes.
I think that you're right. The people have spoken, yet you need guidance. As much as young Vigorish here is full of promise and potential, he is inexperienced in the ways of leading a city, while Octum here is very experienced as such. I think you should stay.
And Octum is a vampire like us. I believe you will be very comfortable here, Octum. I can tell you're not yet comfortable in your own skin. But that will change.
I, however, like my skin just the way it is, and I have things I need to do. So, what I propose is this. Octum stays, he helps you transition the city into its new realm of freedom. And in exchange, I just ask to be left alone. If I need to return any time to my study, I ask you to give me that permission to travel freely in this city as I wish.
Of course, Vigorish.
We'll see to it.
Thank you.
You will have your study upstairs. It'll never be touched unless you deem otherwise. Octum speaks. I have a concern. What about the ones that are in hiding? That are not killed by the half-giants and the ones that are not turned by the vampire? They must be allowed. If you say they have free choice, they should be allowed to make their own choice as well, and not be food for the vampires.
I imagine no one wishes to be food for vampires, and you have fed very well.
Of course,
day.
and we have enough to feed for a lifetime, I imagine, for years. So yes, of course, it will be, I would say, it should be outlawed to hurt any mortals that don't wish to be eaten.
Well, I will take it one step further, as Octum suggested. On the way to the city now is the Walking Tower. Can we be allowed to escort any mortals who wish to leave the city in that tower?
Yes,
Away.
of course. Vigorish, do you agree?
Of course. This city also belongs to those people. They shouldn't be prisoners here.
Yes, or food. No offense.
And I invite you. You know, you might enjoy a taste of immortality.
I have... Sometimes I think I have lived too long, as is. But I appreciate the offer, and if I ever change my mind, I know just where to return. Nevertheless, I hope the next time I see you both is under more pleasant circumstances.
Yes.
I
Of
leave.
course. Okay.
Yeah, it's gone.
Teleport out.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, where'd he go?
First, just to my study to collect some books, and then I'm going to go to the Walking Tower and explain to them that the situation has changed, and that the Walking Tower is going to Solst as like a lifeboat, if you will, to take any remaining humans out someplace safe. and then we'll figure out what our next steps are.
Okay.
All right.
You make your way to your office, and then you make your way to the walking tower. We're now going to head over to Sunken City. The Sunken City.
It's going so well.
What's this one? Nope.
Oh. That sounded like what was happening on the battlefield after it was over.
Okay, so we head over to the Sunken City. Do we have the exchange members on Patreon on Zoom?
Ooh, what?
That's a
Oh,
yes.
hi.
Hey!
Yes, I'm
hey,
here.
hey.
I'll be 2 minutes.
Okay, looks like we're having a problem for video right now, but we do have it on audio. So, last left off, we had a few things going on. We have Botorius at the door trying to get in. We have Mistar at the door trying to get you in, but Mistar failed the roll, was not able to make it. Bludgy has the key to that door, and Bludgy has walked outside. On top of the building are some people that are with the gun wizard that work for him, some of the soldiers of Anwar. And I believe they're joined by... No, Oni went downstairs, and Gothard's outside, and so it's just a gun wizard up there with other people, I believe. Arky is in jail, not too far from your location. And you are still outside looking for a way to get in.
No, I was watching from the mountains.
From the mountains, right.
With the...
I mean, looking for a way to get in. You're watching the events.
Mm-hmm.
And that pretty much is everyone. So let's start off with Gothard. You go to throw a crystal. You absorb the crystal. That's the last we left off. You have a moment of shock where you like realize you absorbed it. Do you have any magical powers besides your echo ability?
Well, so that was the thing. So remember when we were in Raven's Claw, we were in the prison, the anti-magic prison. I was still able to use my Dragon abilities.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know if we were counting those as magical now, or if they were still innate abilities, because otherwise it would only be the echo.
No, your innate abilities are okay.
Okay, yeah, then technically it would only be the echo stuff.
Okay, so you would lose your echo then.
Okay.
Okay, so you the crystal born near you start becoming disorganized because you disrupted them by taking out the leader that was following them, that was leading them with the rod. You took the crystal, you absorbed it, you took it out of the equation, and you took him out of the equation of leading them. What do you want to do right now?
I'll look at my hand and be like, oh, for Andar's sake. Oi, no! How do I get this thing out of me?
Okay, let's head over to Botorius. Botorius, you're right outside with Mistar and Oni.
All right.
You guys are
So, have I finished rigging up this door yet?
I remember he rigged it up so
Other
that someone...
door, he was supposed to. He was.
I was
right.
rigging up the flamethrower on the door.
Right. Okay, you do rig it up.
So I'm gonna grab the 2 gnomes and I'm going to carry them up the stairs so that if it goes off, it doesn't kill them.
Okay. Give me a D20, and you can add in. Give me. Add your intelligence modifier to this.
That is 17. The intelligence is 4, so that would be 21.
Okay, so he puts the flamethrower up to the door. He's trying to melt the lock. He does a large explosion. Since it's past 20, I'll award that in the door. It knocks the door open slightly, and you believe that you have your way in.
All right. I open up the door. I go through.
You run in, and you see there's a cell, and inside that cell there are 2 people. There are Arky Fint and another gnome. You can all roleplay.
Arky!
Ah, Botorius. Wonderful.
What happened?
Well, as you can imagine, it was a great battle. And though I faced odds of thousands to 1, I almost prevent. And then I ended up in here. This is Gallon.
Gallon the gnome.
Hello.
Pleasure
Gallon.
to meet you.
He's my new protege.
Oh,
We-
really?
We've been writing a book. I'll have you know.
A book. You've had time to write a book.
And tell him the title of the book. Tell him the idea for the title of the book that I gave you.
About the book.
The one you gave me.
Yeah, remember you said what would be a good title for my memoirs, and then I said, well, tell him the title.
The title of the book. Well, you came up with it. Archie-Fint, Protector of the Realm, an Archie-Fint story.
Exactly, by Archie-Fint and Gallon.
What? Nah. See, that was. We didn't go with his.
50% royalties.
We're not in this for the profit.
I don't care.
Gallon. Get your head out of that. Okay? This is about something bigger than us.
Just
I was just telling him how at the great battle against Drogano in the past, the Red Knight refused to help, remember? Who was it that led the charge?
The lion.
It was me.
Oh.
Remember? And then Hogar was like, I'll go with you, Archie. Because all else did quail before the great challenge.
The lion was there.
Yeah, the lion was there. You can ask him too, he'll tell
I
you.
can't believe this conversation is occurring
yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Okay. So
Alright,
I
and
assume...
then-
enough about all that.
And then the
Forget
queen
about it.
helped you at the end. Kill Dragano.
Archie doesn't blink anymore. He's just like,
All right. See you later.
No.
I turn around and I just walk out.
Open the door!
I'm leaving. No.
He didn't open the door.
Nope. See you later. I've had enough of this.
I thought this guy was your friend.
He's an old jokester. Come on, Otorius.
Oh my god.
So what's the situation out there?
Well, it's not good.
Got the people risen up?
I
Why?
don't know.
Why would
No.
they, Archie?
Yeah. What are you
Well,
talking about?
Are they aware that I'm held in here?
They don't
I
care.
don't know. We just
They don't
snuck in here.
Mister, they care.
They don't.
Do they? Do
They
they
actually
even know?
don't.
Nobody knows.
Of course, they're
just snuck
scared.
in
They
here.
heard Archie's been captured, and they think
Have
all
they?
hope is
Oh,
lost.
oh, really? Have they? Oh, because I hadn't heard.
You had.
No, I hadn't.
All right.
What?
It's obvious that we just.
I saw you crash into the city. I assumed you got captured. We snuck in, and here you are, captured.
Right.
So
Writing
you
memoirs.
you-
Of all things, why are you trying to escape, Archie?
Why am I trying to escape?
Why aren't you? You're writing memoirs.
right,
Wait, you
I'll
you don't.
I'll have a look at the lock.
Archie.
We were this
lock's pretty
close
easy.
to
It's probably about a-
escaping.
For you, it's easy. It should be like a 20.
Listen, it's not
Okay.
just.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
This is a serious.
Writing these memoirs is important.
I
okay?
need to know
It
if
can't be-
you're
I-
okay, Archie.
Yeah. But I can't do it alone.
You know, you left me up
All
on
right?
that mountain. I nearly killed myself getting down.
Why?
You know,
How?
you were supposed to come back and get me, but no, you got yourself crashed in here, and then I had to fall down a mountain.
So you're mad you fell
Still
off.
hurt.
I knew there was something wrong. You fell down a
I'm
mountain.
not happy about it, and I had to come in here and risk everything to try to get you out.
You see?
I'm not happy. That's right. I'm not happy.
He's not
This
happy,
is
and
all
still
your
he
fault.
came.
You made me leave the city, and then I had to sneak back in. It's terrible.
Oh, okay, but I just think about the past and the former fight against
I don't wanna
Dragano
hear
from years
you.
ago.
I don't even know who you are.
But my point is, I'm Gallon.
I know. I heard.
But hasn't Archie?
But I don't care.
Hasn't Archie helped you out in the past?
Yes.
Okay, well, this is what friends do for each
Oh,
other.
yeah,
need a
he's my
drink for
friend.
this.
He's my friend. I'm gonna.
We go into a
Hang
lot
on.
of that help you speak of in chapter 2 as clay to be molded. That's,
Yeah.
He's one
Trying
of
to
them.
go 25 for opening the lock.
This is one person trying to do something useful.
As you're talking, the
Mr.
lock
Art
opens.
desperately
lock
trying
and
to
it just
move this
kinda-
along.
The lock
I'm just
opens
going to
as
open the lock and walk out the door and go, oh, God, what are we doing here?
Okay.
Mr. walks out. Oni, what are you doing? Are you there?
I'm taking those gnomes up the stairs. I imagine I'm done with that and I've come back down.
Okay,
now.
so you walk back in, and you're at the door. You see Mistar leaving, and just watching this thing happen.
What did he do?
I think it's
He
probably
moved the gnomes,
time
flamethrower
to
gnomes
go.
upstairs. Oni, go.
Yes, I'm leaving at this point.
we,
I'm
we,
leaving the room.
we don't have much time before Bludgy comes back.
Yes.
I'm assuming with thousands of gods, we should probably go.
Yeah, I
Where's my
agree.
suit? Does anyone
leaving.
see it? Did anyone see it?
No.
No idea. We're just gonna get out of here. Okay, wait.
Okay.
You
Keep
have
your eyes
more.
open if we
can
see it
always
on the
get
way.
more later, right?
Okay, where are you guys gonna go? You going back up, or are you trying to go out the front door?
The front door's locked, isn't it?
I'm going up the roof
can't tell
where the gun mage is.
Yeah. So
gun
we'll all go up.
Yeah.
Go up to the roof.
Okay, you guys make your way up to where you see the gun wizard. He's there, and he sees you, and he goes, "Arky, good to see you."
Ah, I think we've not seen since you. Well, you were behind that trick they played on me, wiping my memory.
No, that's just something that happened.
It's not how it's described in here, but okay.
Well, we'll have to revise that chapter.
We'll see. All right. Well,
We
what's the
turn to the
plan
gun
now?
wizard and say to him,
You're
I think he's affected by the madness.
Who
He's
is?
not
You
his
say the-
normal self.
You're
Was that
affected
the
by
gun
the
wizard?
madness.
You might be.
Yes.
Madness. Affected by madness. If seeing the truth and understanding that we must dedicate all of our efforts to destroying tyranny is madness, then yes.
Oh, here we go again.
Well, he
Oh,
understands
gosh.
that he's overcome by madness. That's good. We need to get him out here.
That's not what I.
Come, we'll go back.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go back to Anwar.
Anwar, very well.
All right.
You see a portal, and he goes right into the middle of Anwar.
Good luck, Cathode. And she walks through.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Voltorius and go, should we stay here and try and free these Crystalborn, or should we just return?
I think we're outnumbered if we stay here. I think we should go.
I'll follow your lead. I'm happy with that.
All right.
I'm gonna grab Arky and sort of throw him through the portal so that he doesn't get a chance to say no.
Okay, well, we have to
I don't
roll that
care
because
about
you can't just dominate another character. Okay, so you
Natural
see,
20.
Miss.
I mean, no, I want it. I'll go anyway.
Okay, so he comes over and starts pushing you into the portal.
I'm going. I'm going.
I turn to Miss Star and I say, okay, I'll go too. Fine.
Oh my God.
Dan's like, I'm not playing enough characters in this quest.
Miss Star
Another.
Miss Star pushes you towards the portal. All of a sudden, the portal closes right in front of you. And the gun wizard looks at it, doesn't know what happened. And you look around, and behind you, on the rooftop, is Bellaman.
Oh,
With a
man.
slew of guards around him, and there's wizards in the group.
Do I see him at this point?
Yes.
Oh
Who
my
exactly
God.
is on the roof?
I go high.
Just said.
I just take off and go high.
Us, all of us.
Oh, you fly.
All of us?
And
Yeah.
now Belmont and this.
Nobody got through the portal at all.
Oni
Did
went
I
through.
get through the portal?
Only Oni.
Oni went
I
through.
got the. Okay, so.
Oni, bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Well. Looks like you're trying to escape. We'll add that to your charges. Also, illegal magic? What is this? Opening portals? You can't just do that. You know, the Red Knight is a whole big thing
Whoa,
about
whoa,
not
whoa,
opening
whoa.
portals in other people's cities.
You don't know anything about the rules and regulations of the Sunken City.
I know every regulation. Are you kidding me?
He's no longer has any official capacity here.
Botorius, are you a part of this?
Yeah.
You're here to free him? Don't you want to do it the right way? You're a hero.
I do. But I don't think your occupation of this city.
I'm not occupying the city.
Oh,
I'm waiting for the Red Knight.
It seems like you're not only occupying, but trying to take over and call all the shots and everything. You try to kick us out. You know, this is my home, okay? I didn't do anything wrong. You try to kick us out and all this. You imprison my friend over here.
And why was he in prison?
That's a good question. Why was he imprisoned?
Wow. So you saying that you don't know, and say it clearly, you don't know why he's in prison? Be clear. We have lots of witnesses.
Really? Okay. So what did he do? What'd you do? I saw you crash.
I launched an assault upon their fleet.
He killed gnomes. He's a murderer.
He killed gnomes.
And you conspired against the whole city with those guys outside the Crystalborn out there. This army is for the Red Knight. We're not gonna hand the sunken city over. Whose side are you on?
That was the whole thing with the Crystalborn. That was a fallacy.
The fallacy that we all heard.
He was trying to play the angst.
And then he was trying to what?
No.
Not murder the gnomes that he killed? That we now have to bring back to Rhaegar and explain that they died because the supposed hero killed them?
Killed gnomes? How many gnomes?
He murdered gnomes!
Like a lot?
Yes! He attacked all the navies. All the ships in the
Yes,
Navy.
Voltorius. Remember?
It wasn't a lucky shot. It wasn't from a distance. He went all the way down into the borehole, aimed right at the gnomes, and roasted them with a flamethrower.
That's right. And if you had been there when the Crystalborn begged me for help, if you had been there when they said, please, Archie, lead us to salvation, you would not say, how could he kill gnomes? You would say the first blow for righteousness has been struck.
As you can see, he's not in his right mind. What I'm saying is that we put him in a safe place. And we let the Red Knight, who's in charge, do it. I don't want to be in charge. I am making sure that all of the troops I brought in are for the Red Knight, and they don't cause chaos. So far, I see...
Oh, really? I see chaos.
Yeah, who caused it?
Not me.
A Dragonborn who I recognize as Garthard, one of the exchange, did it. My men are trying to hold them, and they're not doing anything. You are all attacking the sunken city.
No, that's ridiculous.
Yo, yeah, what are you doing?
Well, we're not attacking the city. That's ridiculous.
No.
This is our home.
No.
We love
what
it
about
here.
the guards inside this vault?
We didn't hurt anybody.
We found them unconscious.
They're fine.
People of the sunken city.
They're fine. We didn't kill anybody. Okay?
I am telling you, you need to apprehend him, put him back in the cell. Otherwise, you're going to be in charge with your own rule over the Red Knight.
I'm going to be in charge?
In trouble. Charge.
Oh, you said I was going to be in charge.
You will be in charge.
I mean, I probably should be, but I'll, you know, I've been here long enough, but that's okay. Arky, is everything he's saying true? About the gnomes and stuff. How many gnomes did you kill? You killed a lot of gnomes. Really?
50?
50?
40? How high is the roof we're on?
Hi.
He's just gonna jump off.
Very well, Voltorius.
I don't think you should be in prison, but
Oh.
if you did, as he says, I mean, you do have to answer for it. I mean,
So you're suggesting we settle it the old-fashioned way? A debate between me and Oman.
diplomatically,
In the
perhaps.
center of the sunken
Where
city.
am I at this point?
Not far enough away. You're flying in the sky. You're
All
coming.
right,
We'll
so
give you,
I want to go high and around. I don't want them to see me coming from like.
okay, so then you're still flying, not even close yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Voltorius, the
You
choice
put me in a very awkward
is
position.
yours.
Arky, again.
Was it not written, Galen, right in here, that the truest of heart would be tested? And who knows if they shall stay faithful? Now I know exactly what those words meant. At the time, I received only a vague image of this moment.
He looks at you like,
Clearly, we're at a stalemate.
No, it's not very much a stalemate.
Sure it
He's
is.
crazy. He's murdering people. He needs to be put somewhere where he will not do it.
Are you gonna murder anybody else?
That's not how the law works.
Really? Because he doesn't look like the murdering type.
End him.
First of all, that's not my job. Don't tell me what to do.
Are you
okay?
hero? Are
I'm
you
a
supposed to be
citizen
hero?
of this city.
Oh, yeah,
and
right,
I don't
a
have to
citizen of
take
the city.
orders from you.
You do because
No,
you murder
I
people.
don't.
You
I
murdered
never-
my people.
What?
You murdered
When?
my people.
Yeah,
Your
when?
people of the Sunken City
Shut.
murdered my people of Rhaegar. That's it. Apprehend
what
him
you're talking
now.
about.
You're going to apprehend him now, or you're going to answer to me and my forces.
It's not my job to apprehend people. You want to apprehend them? Go apprehend
I'm
them.
giving you the chance to do it yourself before
Oh,
I get
really?
involved. You don't want me to get involved. You want to do it. Trust me.
Oh, really?
Yes, trust me.
And then what? Okay, so
Oh,
we
I'm
take
asking
him-
you a lot. Bring him to a safe place that he can't hurt anybody. Look at me asking for ridiculous things. Oh, he says, I promise not to murder somebody. And you say, oh, he doesn't look like he's going to murder somebody. Let me think. Oh, that's not how the how the law works.
All right. Well, we got to work this out, Arky. Let's go. Let's go back inside.
Everybody, get Arky, put him back in the cell.
go.
I don't want to hear a peep out of you. Get back down there now.
You're making
I
a
don't think you
grave
should lock
mistake,
him up.
Elamon.
You see other gnomes coming
He
up
doesn't need to be
out
locked
of the vault underneath. And after a while, there's like 30, 40, 50. They're all
What,
just kind of feeding him. Yeah, gnomes from Rhaegar that you can tell.
Okay.
They're coming in. They have flamethrowers. There's a couple of wizards there, not many. And then in the distance, you see something flying in the sky as this is happening. The gnomes are going towards you to apprehend you. They're putting you in shackles. Do you resist?
No.
Okay, they put you in shackles. They put your shackles on your feet as well. They start bringing you in. You're flying in the sky. You're coming in over from the south.
Behind them?
Yes, and Mistar, you're there too. Garthard, you're seeing all this. You're hearing the screaming Garthard from below. The Crystalborn are kind of just staying in their spots. Again, the ones that you disrupted are kind of just confused and walking around, but they're not causing chaos. They're just lost.
Where is Bellaman in relation to all this?
He's in the middle of the pack, yelling his mind off.
He's in the middle, like smack dab in the middle?
Yeah, he's close enough to the middle, yeah.
Tony, also, you said I could hear this, right?
You could could definitely hear Bellaman. Bellaman is irate. Probably the most you've seen him ever.
Is the telepathy still up?
The telepathy between you
our
and who?
communication.
Mistar
Yeah.
set it up.
Okay.
It should be.
Yes.
It was.
It's great. It's
Okay.
great, Mistar. So, yeah.
Yeah, hearing them, I will say to Botorius and Mistar, if you guys can get to Elamon, let me know where he is. Because I need to have some words with him.
He's right in front of me.
Oh, excellent.
So what are you doing?
Yeah, then I'll head there.
How do you get there?
I'm going to say to Boltorius, through the telepathy thing, that I'll follow his move. If he wants to jump off the roof, we'll survive. I'll slow us down, get us into safety. If you want to do that, I'll just cover your back. We've got options. I'm just saying to him that whatever he does, I'll back him for it.
Can you slow our fall?
Yes.
Alright, I'll keep it in mind.
So if we need to go, consider it safe.
Okay.
Okay, so they start bringing you down. They bring you to the roof. I mean, to where the hatch is. They bring you down the hatch, bring you down the steps. Everybody's making the way down. You are arriving.
I am flying straight for Bellaman and just trying to scoop him.
Okay, so
Bird of prey style.
I mean, this as long as I don't roll really low. So a couple people start pointing you up. Let's roll initiative.
What is there?
I'm a 10.
Is it just what affects it
your
now?
Agility.
The agility?
Yeah.
18.
18. Okay, so you're gonna act first. Bellaman doesn't see you. Some of the other guys do, and they start raising their guns, and they start firing. Okay, so they start firing at you. I'll give you.
Do I go first or do they go first?
You can act first.
Because I want to scoop Bellaman if I can.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's amongst a lot. You just go for it. It's a hard move because it's a lot of people there. I guess make an attack. It's an attack without damage, so go for it.
A unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Okay, so you go in, you land, you grab him. They're gonna fire and react. So
Good.
now,
Maybe they'll hit him a couple times.
So, they're gonna fire with their flamethrowers?
no, the guns are firing.
Okay.
And I actually rolled low for almost everybody. Well, one guy hit you. I don't think it'd be that bad.
What did you roll?
Oh, you're Crystalborn. So one of them hits you, just ding, just goes off the everything else, and you see the wizards. Everybody just kind of just waiting because you're holding him right now. Okay, you are still up top. You are not. You're down below.
Once I have him,
Star is still there.
Once I have him,
Yeah.
I just want to fly off with him, and
Okay. Okay, so you fly up. They fire. 6, 9, 1, 5. I rolled really terrible. I need to switch to Frank's die. You just looking to see what time roll?
Yeah.
I have 18, doesn't matter. Okay, so they're flying up. One bullet tings off of you. You manage to grab him and fly into the sky. You hear commotion from upstairs. What do you want to do? Anything? Roll
Then
play.
I go towards the mountains.
Okay. He's freaking the whole time.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Let me go!
Oh, do you mean?
Okay.
I would gladly let you go when we're high enough.
Okay, don't let me go!
And I continue to fly towards the mountains.
Okay, you fly to the mountains. All the gnomes start scrambling down. They start rushing you. You're not really sure what's going on. They start rushing you into the cell. They throw you in there. A bunch of the flamethrower guards stay, and one of the wizards stay. They lock the door. They take you back down there with them because they just don't know. They throw you back in there with them. They lock the door. They all turn around to you, and they put their weapons up to you.
Okay. Well,
The lieutenant of here says, "So this is part of your plan?
what plan?
We're all on the roof. Bellaman's up there. All the attacking from Arky, and now you're here."
Oh, so some guy comes from out of the sky, and it's my fault? I don't even know who that was.
You may be a part of it.
Whatever. Well, you gonna let me walk out of here or what?
No.
All right, I jump off the building.
Okay, so you're gonna run. So you're gonna run the push past him and jump off.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, go for it.
And I'll go with them.
What am I rolling on that? Is that 20 or what do you want to roll?
D20.
17.
Okay, so you run, you push using your larger
Dwarven-
size to then
dwarven force.
your dwarven fortitude, and you push. And a couple of the guys go off with you.
Oh, no.
And you go flying into the air. This is how many go off with you. No, it's not one. 9.
Oh, are you kidding me?
A couple fall right off. Some of them just lose their balance and fall right off. And they all fall down, and you're going over the side. Mister, what are you doing?
I'm diving straight after him, and I'm going to do Featherfall on all of them. So it's going to be
Nice.
Victorious, myself, all of that there, as well as all the other ones falling. I'll cast Featherfall.
Roll d20 for your run.
19.
Nice.
19. Okay, so you run over the side. You cast Featherfall. Who are your
I'm
targets?
diving off with it, so I'm diving
said-
off and casting Featherfall
On who's your
So-
targets?
Everybody.
on all of them.
Okay, so,
So I'm
you
going to go Victorious, myself.
so you could do 11.
Double check on how many Featherfall covers. I'll get as many as I can anyway. Victorious will be first, I'll be second, and then whatever else I can do. I'll just check my Featherfall.
Choose up to 5 falling creatures within range.
Okay, so I'll get as many as I can anyway.
Okay, so
So 3. So it's the 2 of you.
Three,
so
two
it's
of
him-
us.
obviously it's himself.
You know,
It's him, Botorius,
3 of them.
and 3 others.
Yeah, 3 of the guys. The rest of them fall to their death. Die, you start falling your way down. And we're going to roll perception just for general perception outside. Just a couple of stragglers who see it, don't know what's going on. No general reactions. You can roleplay. You're slow falling down to the ground.
All right. We got to get out
Because
of
it's
here
a-
now.
Tony, because it's a bonus action, can I do one as I'm diving off and then another one to try and catch them just as they're about to hit the ground? If I get high enough initiative? To try and get a save.
You try and cast it again as they're falling to
Yeah.
the other ones.
No, it's a
No.
spell. You can't cast the same spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you are fine though. Oh, you can't. No, you can't cast.
He wants to catch the other
He
people.
was,
with his- what
I
he
think he
wants
was
to do.
asking, does he have another? Like, is there enough time that he can?
No,
No,
yeah,
because-
and they would fall past that point.
Yeah,
Get
I think
fast.
the rage,
and
right, yeah.
it's over. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's okay. No, that's fine. I've saved as many as I can.
We're going to get off the street. We got to.
It's messy.
Okay. As you go, so you rush off and causes this whole thing happens. They fall off. The 3 of them, don't fall to the ground. We figured all that out. Mistar jumps off, and behind you and behind Mistar, you hear the commotion of everybody just freaking out and start firing and shooting, and magic just being thrown. And there's a whole big battle up there going on immediately. You just hear it. Looks like a massive battle. You know, up there still is a couple of the men from Anwar and the Gun Wizard himself, and that battle takes place. You land on the ground after a slow fall, and you land on there. You're fine. The other bodies fall. They obviously die in impact. It's about a 100-foot fall, and you can take action. What do you want to do?
I want to get off the streets. I think. We're gonna head to. Gotta like regroup. I'm gonna head to I guess the
So that would be west of, well, kind of north, or actually northeast. I'm sorry, northeast of where your position is. You have to cross the main street to go there.
All right, we'll take a look. See how busy it looks.
The main street is full of the Crystalborn and the gnomes sitting there with all the rods. All the streets are filled with them.
Okay.
I'm going to say to Boltorius, it's duck off the street. I'll put invisibility on both of us, and then we can just work our way through. We'll just don't have to rush then.
All right. All right. So, all right. I guess, is there like an alleyway we could duck into?
You're already in
like
an alley
that?
right
Okay,
now.
Like that.
So
All
you
right.
could
So
Go for it.
I'll put invisibility on both of us, and then we can just, because at least we've got the telepathy, we can still communicate without having to say anything.
Okay.
And just
work
our way.
Okay, so you two are invisible. You make your way to the mines. You don't have much of a problem after that. You make your way there. The battle that you're hearing above goes on, and it's going bad. And you actually see that the gun wizard apparently wins. And once in a while, you look up, and you see more gnomes flying off, and just getting roasted, and all this battling happening. All of a sudden, the gun wizard just goes to the edge, and he's like, people of Sunken City, they are attacking the heroes. Archifin is in jail, and Botorius is missing. You should fight with us. Don't let Rhaegar take over. And he takes out his guns and and he starts shooting, headshotting all of the gnomes that are with the rods and just taking them out one by one.
What? Wow.
The wizard don't play.
You see him run out of bullets and pulls out wands. And you see like these homing missiles go out and start hitting all the creatures. He jumps down, like floats down to the ground and continues battling. Some of his men that can do that do, and the other ones rush down to the vault and go down that way. You make your way underground. Right. You are in your cell. You hear the commotion outside.
You hear, Galen? It only took one side of me for it to begin.
What is happening?
What is happening? Obviously, the people are rising up.
Oh my god.
He's just having this conversation as people are getting murdered all around him.
Relic, you land in the mountains.
Actually, no. I want to continue flying.
Okay.
To
Red City?
No.
Rhaegar?
To Rono, and the rest of my people.
Okay, so you go past the mountains. You land where they're walking, and you're there.
All right.
Roll. Go ahead.
So I turn around. I got. First, I find Rono. Yeah, obviously.
You find Rono. He's there.
Rono, look what I have acquired. And I just like hold him by the scruff of the neck.
I am not a thing to acquire.
You will be quiet or you will have no life left in you.
You're gonna let me go, otherwise I'm going to kill you, and so is all of my armies.
I punch him in the head.
I said be quiet. You will pay for what you have done.
What did I do?
Enslaving my people.
I didn't enslave them, I sold them for money!
Even worse.
It's not the same thing!
If you wish to live, you will free my people. And maybe you will see tomorrow.
He looks around all the crystal board.
Okay, fine. We'll leave all the crystal board in Sunken City, and I'll leave.
That is not the deal.
What do you want?
You will free the crystal ball, and then I will decide what I do with you. But you will live.
What's gonna happen to me if I do that?
I will let the people of the Sunken City decide. And maybe the rest of my people as well will decide what we do with you.
Okay, fine.
Rono, shackle him.
Rono, I do not have shackles. I can hold him, though. My hands are shackles.
Do we have like
You got him.
any of the stuff that we took from like the Red City?
No,
like, are there any like
no.
carts or anything that we could like tie? Because I know we.
Rono just says, "I will hold him."
Okay.
I don't get tired.
All right, and then what I have true, and I want to continue back the way we had come.
In reverse.
In reverse,
Okay.
yeah. With
okay, so you travel. It's gonna be a few hours back. Okay. Unless you want to fly there.
No.
You can fly. You don't
No,
want
no.
to.
I want to come back with all
You
my
want your people,
forces.
Okay. Okay, so you
and
make
him.
So you're making your way back. You get to the underground area. You are mulling around. And where you want to go? You and Miss Star, where do you want to go?
I don't know. We got to see what happens.
Right, but you can't see much in the caves.
I know. All right.
So, I mean, right, just so you know, all the freedom fighters and brave people are fighting
Right,
above.
like, running and hiding in the caves has
I know.
I'm
has
gonna
a
suggest-
view of everything.
I know.
I'm going to suggest to Boltorius is that I can disguise us so that we won't look like ourselves, and we can at least walk through the town and make a decision on that. At least they won't recognize us as us.
Aren't we still invisible, or how?
We
long?
are invisible, but it lasts only an hour.
Okay.
I've got another ability that we can use, which can make us.
All right, let's not do that just yet. Let's go to Smithy's. Let's stay invisible. I'm
So
gonna go
you can-
check on the tavern.
You don't have to actually go outside because there's a secret way to Smithy's that you know about. So
Okay,
you make your
that's
way
what I wanna
in
do.
reverse, like in the first
Right.
3 episodes of season 1,
Yes.
and you go up into Smithy's.
Classic.
I've legit been waiting for him to use that tunnel.
Here we go.
For 4 weeks.
Yeah. Time.
So we're going to move this forward. You make your way into Smithy's, you climb up, you make your way down into the main area, and you see Linda's there, and Bludgy's sitting there with his feet up, and he's got the key. He's just like sitting there drinking an ale.
Awesome. I want to.
Oh, hello.
No, we're invisible.
Oh, you're visible still. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. I want to try to take the key off him.
Okay, so you walk up and you grab the
I
key.
just want to grab it
What,
really
what
quick.
kind of visibility is it?
Just normal invisibility. So as soon as he does that, it was an action, so he'll become visible.
Right. Okay, so you grab the key, you appear, and he falls back. Freaks out.
Oh! Hello, Bludgy.
What the heck are you doing?
Look who's got the key now.
Okay, it's all yours.
It doesn't matter. I put it on the table.
You can have it. I already beat you. I already have the key.
Whatever.
That game's over.
Yeah, sure.
Go celebrate with your key.
I don't have to go anywhere. I'm home.
Good. Get me a drink. I'll take an ale, please.
You're gonna pay your tab first.
I paid the tab already.
Linda, does he have any tab? He paid the tab, actually. Yeah. Very good then. He's a good customer.
Get me an ale.
Serve him an ale, please.
That's right.
Why? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. You're welcome as well.
Make sure you serve me well.
As long as you're righteous.
I'm a paying customer.
That's, like I said, that's pretty righteous. That's good. Serve him. Continue.
She brings him an ale. He sits there, puts his feet back up, and he just keeps sitting there and drinking. What are you doing there?
I wanted to just check on things, just check out Smithy's, make sure everything's
Everything fine.
Okay,
So the outside is
yeah.
is the chaos and hysteria, and you see Crystal Born running around like, whoa.
Oh my God.
What is life?
Botorius is just inside, just drinking through the door, watching all the...
kind of like what I'd like to do.
After a while, the patrons start going up to the glass and just watching. And Bludgy's there too. He's like sipping his beer, watching.
Tony, can I have a look at Bludgy and see if there's anything unusual about him? So if that doesn't look right, or is he's back to being normal? Is there something unusual about him?
No.
Okay. I want to sure up the place. I'm gonna close
Zombie
the
barricade it?
windows. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get Smithy's ready for.
So you start barricading it, the people
Yeah.
see what you're doing, they start helping, and they
Okay,
start putting
great.
it up.
Wonderful.
I'm glad I picked the right place here. Nice and safe. I got my big protector here.
He goes out, renames it the Winchester.
The Winchester. Okay,
This
so,
whole thing blows over.
so outside, everything is just this mass hysteria, and Crystal Born are running the streets, confused. There is violence. Some of them don't know what's going on. Some are just standing there. Crystal Born walks up to the window, and, like, looks in, and some people get kind of scared. It just like staring at them. He kind of waves. It's just a very odd scene. You were in jail with Gallon. You can roleplay for a minute. Go ahead.
Most speak of gallons of water, but you will be a gallon of hope.
He's officially gone insane. That's what they'll call me.
You like the sound of that, don't you?
Gallon Hope.
Of hope.
No, we don't need the
Not Gallon
now
Hope. It's not your last name.
Well, no, now Hope is my name.
Oh. Okay.
like the sound of that.
Really what I was
Holy
going for, but
smokes.
if you like it, you like it. Sure.
The Chronicles of Galen Hope and Arky Fint.
Okay, we're gonna leave this exactly where it is. Okay, so hours pass, and Relic, you show up at the gates. You are outside.
We don't go to the actual gates. We stay away from the town. I don't want anybody shooting cannons at us. I don't want any
Okay, when you
force.
you get near the gates, there is nobody manning anything. It's just chaos.
Okay. I will. I turn to Rono.
You stay with Bellman outside the gates with a contingent. I will bring the rest of our troops inside.
As you wish. You walk inside. You have 4,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so you bring 4,000 troops inside. You start walking in. The Crystal Ball, when they see you, are like mesmerized because they know you're different.
Are there any gnomes? Like what's going on?
There's gnomes everywhere, but they're just mixed in battle, hiding, or whatever. Just tens of thousands of them. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Crystal Boy, to me, we will free this city and free it of the gnomes of Rhaegar, your enslavers.
Give me. This will be a charisma check in D&D 5.0. You're going to roll with will check.
18.
Okay, so a lot of them start listening. They start like walking closer to you, and they just start listening. You feel like you said everything you need to say, but it looks like they're ready to listen. It feels a little redundant.
I am Relic, the first of our kind. I lead our people. We are here to free you. The gnomes with the crystal staves. The staves must be destroyed, and the rest of our people will be free.
You can play Crystalborn, guys. You can talk. Dan, you can play Crystalborn as well. Damien also.
I look around to see if there's any like of the gnomes that have like crystal. You know, like
you understand? Yeah.
They have staves.
Play one.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we destroy the staves or the gnomes?
The staves must be destroyed. Try not to kill the gnomes if you must.
Okay. Where will we go?
That is a problem for later. First, we must free our people.
How many rods are there?
I do not know. But we will find out.
And I begin to like send some of my forces that have been with me for a while, like after some of the gnomes that have the crystal rods or the staves.
Over the next more than an hour, the Crystalborn with ease clean up. There's battling. There's lots of battling. And there's lots of good gnomes that are fighting. They're making their way and just moving back to the ships, or they're held up in an alley somewhere, or they're backing off. There's some violence in the Crystalborn. Some of them are just trying to like move them along. Some are to have no awareness, almost no awareness. Somehow have a lot of awareness. With ease, you take the sunken city. 4,000 plus the tens of thousands that were present. What do you want to do?
Once the sun, like what happened to the rest of the gnomes? Did they just like get on the boats and they left?
A lot did back. Well, they're in the boats, like barricaded, but the Crystalborn aren't going out to the water to follow them. So just sitting there with guns held up, waiting for command or whatever.
So once the battle's like pretty much over with, I send for Rono, and what's it called, Bellaman.
I have brought him.
We need to find the leader of the sunken city, the gnome Arky.
I don't know where he is.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh. I know where he is.
And
I turn around to Rono. I'm like, I want him to send out troops to see if they can find Arky.
Tell him.
I'm just telling you. It's just
You're gonna tell me what the role play is, so you can not role play it. Welcome to a show about role playing.
I know.
I'm getting to it. I love you, son. I'm getting to it.
I know you do, Dad.
Rono.
Yes.
Send out troops to look for Arky.
Right away.
Have him brought to me.
Right away. Troops go out. They come back. They find Arky. You guys are standing in your cell. All of a sudden, the door goes blows open. And you see two Crystalborn walk in and look at you oddly.
We have been freed.
Who is Arky?
I am Arky. And a new day has dawned.
Who
and I
are-
fall to my knees and weep.
Oh, man.
This is Gal.
Maybe I should have asked for Botorius.
He picks you up. And he walks over. He
Him?
comes,
Take him too.
no, he just gets you. He just comes back to you. The door is just wide open. You can just leave if you want.
Yeah.
He comes to you, and Arky is in his hands. Arky.
You may put him down.
I pick him up and put him down.
Well, Relic, it brings me great joy to see what has happened here. And your people's freedom has been won.
It has, at the cost of your city. It seems that, as I have said, I had to come in here and find Bellum and myself. Unfortunately, there was casualties to both our people in doing so.
Yes, sadly, some gnomes followed Bellamon through ignorance, fear, who knows what their reasons were, but I suppose it was unavoidable. But where is Bellamon right there?
Yeah.
Well, Bellamon, it appears that your plans have finally been undone.
What plans? The plan was to stop you from murdering people.
Your plans with the Red Knight to enslave the souls of the dead. Was that not your plan?
Your name is Relic?
It is.
Are you okay with gnomes dying or Crystalborn dying?
I am not okay with anybody dying.
That's
But
right.
I'm even more upset that you have tore our souls from the ether and placed them into these bodies after we have been dead.
I don't know about any of that. All I do is oversee that it's all good and the production's fine, and it is.
Then you are to be held accountable for what you have done and the crimes you have committed to all the people of Andaria.
What's your plans after?
To live free. Not to be enslaved by the Red Knight or the likes of you or the likes of any other civilization like Solst.
Okay, I have an idea. If I told you information that would dramatically change your future, would you bargain and let me and my people go back to Rhaegar?
I will let your people go back to Rhaegar, and I will let you live.
I could tell you something that would make your people live for a very long time and cause everyone else anguish. But
Oh, haven't you heard? He doesn't want everyone else to have anguish. Do you see immediately where he goes? Ha! Well, I got news for you, Bellamon.
Arky.
You're gonna...
Arky, calm down.
I would bargain if you were honorable. I would bargain for it. But you apparently are not arguing much, and your deal is the same deal before.
offering your people to go home and live their lives.
You know what?
will
You know what?
continue to live.
Nah. You know what? Do what you want. There's no deal to be offered. I have something that you would love to have,
Then
but
I
you're not giving me
guess-
anything else. So you kill
then
me.
I
Don't
guess
kill
you
me.
die.
Whatever you want to do.
Is that what you want? You want to
No.
die?
No.
Well, it sure seems that way.
No, but you don't want to bargain. I can't bargain with you. So don't. So we can't bargain.
No bargain, then. I say, for the time being, we put him in a cell.
I would like to go so that our nations aren't at war
Bellamy,
and all
be
my
quiet
ships
right now.
don't attack you.
Be
That's what I would
quiet.
like.
Arky, who else has created these suits besides yourself?
Oh, well, Volt has been the other primary architect, but we've had other people working, but Volt has been a...
So then we know how to put souls into suits.
Yes.
Maybe Bellamy would like to live the rest of his days as a Crystalborn.
Okay, so
Not much to say now, do you?
No, I'm out of game right now. So, so that technology doesn't exist at this time. That was achieved. It may not change this conversation because you just may say that, not really knowing the information. It's not correct, but it doesn't mean. I guess we don't have to. Would you know that?
Did I know Volt was involved with Relic?
Yes, but it happened, and it was a glorious thing done because of the crystal. In the future, Oni actually figures it out, and they work it on the future, and it's a future timeline, not this moment. So no, they don't know how to do that.
Well, safe to say, I have to kill him first to put him into a crystal one way or the other. So I'm basically threatening his life is what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the timeline correct. Either way, you could threaten him that and tell him that. It doesn't change anything. It's just out of game moment. Okay, back in.
Maybe we should create a suit for Bellamy so that he will be one of our people.
Well, that sounds great. How would you like to be the assistant shopkeep at my store? We could make you a little tiny... Oh, we could make him a little tiny suit.
Don't you want information that will make you not have to fight Rhaegar and the Red City? That doesn't mean
No,
anything to you.
the Red Knight is next, right, Relic?
I do not worry about Rhaegar.
But you worry about the Red Knight and all his dragons. I can make it so the dragons won't attack you.
I suggest we send the Rhaegarians back. Let them pick a new leader.
I will let you live, and you will remain here in the custody of the sunken city, and your people will return to Rhaegar. That is the offer.
Okay, fine.
Tell your people they can return to Rhaegar. And if we see the likes of them bringing more Crystalborn across, know that we will free them as well.
And tell them you are no longer their king. You have abdicated that position.
I can't do that by Rhaegar law. I'm not doing that.
I don't care. It doesn't matter one way or the other. He is our captive.
I guess when he never returns, they'll figure something else out.
What am I doing?
You will let your people know that they can return to Rhaegar.
Okay, they're all the way across the bay.
And you will remain here with us.
Okay, so bring me there.
Maybe we should just have him write a note or something to them. Do we really?
Rono, send a contingent of men along with yourself to bring his lieutenants here. Just his lieutenants.
Okay, so Rono and the lieutenants meet. He tells them what you said to go, and that they're going to keep him here, but they should go home. They barter, they negotiate. Is it back and forth? They go back, and the gnomes leave. The Rhaegar gnomes make threats to say that if the king is not around, they're going to come back with airships.
And as the gnomes are leaving, though, I yell at them. And
wait. I'm going to finish the DM, and then you can throw your threats.
Then you can go back to making threats.
They say they come back with airships and literally the entire navy, and they threaten pretty much every gun to come back and destroy Sunken City, all the Crystalborn, and everything. That's their threat to you. Go ahead, make your threat.
Oh, and I was about to say that we are going to forgive the citizens of Rhaegar and hold Bellamon only personally responsible for these crimes. If you promise.
So during these negotiations, they start talking, and they're like, we want Archie for the murder of our gnomes. We want to take him. And we feel that's fair. You're taking our king. We're going to take the man that murdered 50 gnomes. And that's the message that comes back to you.
These are Bellamon's pit shoulders, Relic. Obviously, they had to be fought. You know, Relic, I'm reminded of a line I wrote in my memoirs, and I think now I know it's about you. I didn't know it at the time, but it says he flies not on wings of feather, but on wings of valor.
Rono, secure Bellamon in the prison. When you are done, return to me. Keep full guard on him. All hours.
And what of Archifint? They're asking for him. They're saying that
we will return to the Rhaegarians shortly. I will be coming with you myself this time.
Okay. So you lock him up. You return to the Rhaegarians.
You wish to take Alki Fint for the lives of 50 gnomes.
Yes.
What about the lives of the hundreds of thousands of Crystalborn you have enslaved? You compare the lives of 50 gnomes to the masses of people that you have enslaved in these crystals.
No. But
yes, you do.
Do you want to hear the answer? The answer is the fact that when we go back to Rhaegar, there's 2 million gnomes that aren't going to understand. So at least if I take back to somebody that was the murderer, they'll understand. So at least we'll avoid war. So that you can follow the deal that you want.
You can tell the people of Rhaegar.
They're going to come back if we don't give them something.
You are now the commander of Rhaegar, are you not? With the absence of Bellamon.
But I answer to all the gnomes in Rhaegar. And there'll be a lot of very angry gnomes, and they have a lot of technological power. So if you want something to stand that will be worked out later, we need to do something.
Then the life
are you all threats, or is there any talking?
It seems that the life of Bellamon is not worth much to you then.
It is worth something, but I'm also trying to stop a war.
Well, your people started this.
Sadly, negotiations with those of Rhaegar often go nowhere due to their duplicitous nature.
I will hand you over to them in a heartbeat if you do not behave yourself and remain quiet for the rest of this.
Relic, you're giving away position.
Did I stutter?
No. I don't think you could.
If you're not going to give him, that's your choice, of course. But I'm telling you, there's going to be a reaction, and I have nothing to offer. They're just going to come back with war. I'll have to come back. And it's going to be airships.
And you would risk the life of your king?
No, I wouldn't.
Because it sure seems like you do.
No, it wouldn't be my decision. I'm telling you, if you gave me something to show that you're reasonable and not force you what to do, if there was anything that was to compromise even a little bit, then yes, that would be something. But you're giving me nothing. Give me something to tell 2 million gnomes not to attack. How about the man that murdered our gnomes? At least something. And we're not going to murder him. We're going to throw him in jail. Let him pay for the time that he did. Isn't that fair?
Can I make a suggestion?
I will hear you out, Augie.
I say.
Only because this is your city.
Yes, indeed. Very kind and wise of you, Relic. I say we send back all of their heads with a note to the Rhaegarians that they have a beautiful island and they should enjoy it in peace.
You may take Alki Fint.
Oh my God! And that's where we stop Audio Dungeon.
Oh my God!
I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh.
Amazing. Amazing. That was awesome, guys. Thank you very much to all our fans who donated today. Thank you to our Patreon players, patreon.com/Audio Dungeon. If you want to get involved, play in the post and play, appear on the show, come on Dungeon Games, and a host of other things that's coming out there. Guys, we go live every Monday and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesday's a tabletop. Monday is our mini game show. Come back with us next week, and we will be here continuing this journey to see what happens. Right now, we're going to unravel and talk about this episode in about 3 minutes and find out what is going on.
I can tell you what's going to happen. Rob's going to punch me as soon as he gets on the table.
So, yeah, we'll be back in a little bit, guys. Thank you for watching today. We will see you soon on Dungeon Talk. Don't go anywhere.